Coming up next, the new Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade balloon of everyone's favorite celebrities.
Oh boy, a Law and Order balloon?
I was talking about us.
We're gonna be on Law and Order?
Greetings, parade watchers, and welcome to a new history video. As today, we'll be looking into some advertising icons, and they are the yellow and red M&Ms. But now let's look at these two when they were a giant balloon together in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And remember, I'm only going to be talking about the M&M's giant balloon, not the 3 M&M's floats that were also in the parade. The yellow and red M&M's balloon made its parade debut in 2004, with M&M's chocolate candy as their sponsor. The design shows red and yellow are having a predicament on a hot air balloon with yellow hanging on a thread thanks to red, who's in the basket. And for their background music, it was Macy's rendition of the Candyman.
This just in. It looks as if some old friends are in a new predicament, Matt. Our NBC Macy's Calamity Cam has a shot of a hot air balloon as it hovers over the parade route. Yes, it's red and yellow, those sweet characters on a misadventure that could lead to a meltdown. We're now reporting that yellow is hanging by a thread. What a delicious dilemma.
Katie, M&M's chocolate candies furnish this new red and yellow brightens the holiday balloon. Red has been struggling for miles to save his sweet friend of 60 years, and now it appears he'll indeed keep his best buddy from flying off into the wild blue yonder. A colorful and delicious dilemma indeed.
We'll get set for the largest vessel.
In 2005, it was not a very good day for yellow and red and the people at Macy's. At Times Square, a gust of wind blew the M&M's giant balloon into a lamppost, causing it to fall down on an 11-year-old girl and a 26-year-old woman with critical injuries. After that accident, the NYPD officers grounded the balloon in the parade, which means it has to be removed from the parade. After the accident occurred, it was spreading across the media. Heck, even Jon Stewart mentioned that in his talk show. As for the parade's broadcast on television, when a balloon does not reach Herald Square, NBC shows either a test flight footage, if it's the balloon's debut, or show a previous year when the balloon was at Herald Square. As for the M&Ms, the footage that was used for them was their debuted footage from the previous year.
Now, because of today's windy conditions, these characters are on video, and if we told you they were not in a panic, we'd be full of hot air, but they're definitely ready for their close-ups. Not exactly contestants for Fear Factor. It's yellow and red M&M's hot air balloon, furnished, of course, by M&M's chocolate candies.
They may be thinking color us clueless as they flirt with trouble, with yellow hanging on by a thread and red struggling to keep his best buddy from flying off into the blue.
Will these classic Candymen get out of this delicious dilemma? Hard to say, but when it comes to sweetness, yellow and red continue to melt your heart, but not in your hand.
And now we're cooking.
Despite of that accident in 2005, they did came back one more year in the 80th anniversary parade in 2006 to celebrate M&M's 65th anniversary.
Alrighty, bolder than the dynamic duo that Totally Tasty Twosome takes to the air as red and yellow brighten the holidays, furnished by M&M's chocolate candy.
And despite their differences, these spokes candies have been having fun together for close to half a century. Al, red reminds me a little of Meredith, a kind of a know-it-all, and yeah, with a hard outer shell, but inside, a real sweetie.
Yellow is more the warm and fuzzy type, pleasantly plump and optimistic. Yellow's take is inside everyone, there's a little nut.
Flying highs not new to our chocolate friends. M&M's rocketed into space with the first space shuttle astronauts a generation ago.
Big Balloon, Pikachu with Pokeball, singing sensations Josh Kelly and Cheyenne. Don't touch that die. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade marches on, here on NBC.
After the 2006 parade, the M&M's balloon was retired, making the mandatory appearance of 3. The reason why they retired the balloon was for safety concerns after the accident in 2005. So M&M's Chocolate Candy decided to sponsor a new M&M's float called M&M's on Broadway that only lasted 3 years. So as we let Yellow and Red fly away in their hot air balloon, our next character is smarter than the average bear.